Hello and welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars.
Hey guys, welcome back. Be sure to check out the show notes at the bottom of this recording because I usually have a lot of cute little tidbits along the way, and you also get to follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth Magical Garden. All the information will be down below. Welcome back to the podcast. Today is Saturday and it's another rainy day. I feel like every time I come here, I'm like, it's another rainy day, but it's nonetheless, it's a beautiful day. This particular episode is going to be so juicy, so filling, and I feel like it's my duty to start telling you guys to have a pen and paper because your girl is dropping gems, real jewels. And the fun part for me is because I have sat with this for a while, so I generally can come before you, and that's what I have been doing. Just in case I haven't mentioned that ever, I am reading, I am doing the research, I am sitting down with the information, and honestly it makes it in our episodes because of the profound changes I have experienced, and I want you guys to experience it the same way. Now, nothing is easy. Of course, we all know that consistency is the main objective, but it's all about learning, getting up, dusting yourself, falling and getting up and dusting yourself off again and getting back into the ranges. You know, shout out to Aaliyah. Miss her. Anyway, this journal I started, so let me just take you back. So around 2024, you already know, new year, new me type of situation, energy that's always around that part, right? Especially when we are about to get into a new year. So I'm no short of that. I personally start evaluating around October, and I like by the time January is coming or is here, I pretty much have the bare bones of what I am going to be directing my energy towards, what I want for myself, for my business, for just everything in my life, personal life, business life, family life, you name it. So I don't remember if I heard it from somebody, maybe I was looking, but I feel like, so number one, I'm always on Amazon. So I was on Amazon and I came across this journal, and it also has a book, and the person that I'm speaking of, her name is Julia Cameron. She's the author of this amazing series of just life-changing meditations, just triggering different aspect in your thought process. Really, I don't want to spoil it for you because I really want you to go and check it out. Just directing you in the areas, directing you, I should say, in the areas that you didn't even realize that you were in bondage is. And pretty much this is the premise of this particular episode. Realizing when you are in bondage, being able to be sensitive to the areas that you find yourself to be in bondage in. A lot of times we don't even realize that we are in bondage because it becomes so normal. Studies have shown that the more you do something, the desensitized you get to it. So a lot of times you can even be in situations as you are under the sound of my voice, going through the things and not really feeling the impact of how it is going through your life and the damages is causing. And I feel like all of us are guilty of that, and I'm definitely no short of that. But morning pages, now I have been discussing this for so many years. I feel like I've been on my soapbox about morning pages since the beginning, of this, me creating this platform on this podcast. With that being said, I came across her because, sometimes let me just stop right here. Sometimes we need a little jolt. Sometimes I feel like, especially when you are a creative, you need to always recharge and dust off things in your toolbox and just reevaluate, and then being sensitive to the areas that you find yourself to be weak in or depleted in. And I know for me, I'm always like putting out. So for me, it's very important, especially in my spiritual practice, it's very important for me to show myself self-love, to check in, to do the things, to make sure I give myself self-care. And I just want to say a side note about self-care. I do not think there is anything wrong with going to the spa, getting the things done. Like, there's nothing like having somebody just do the things. Like, you don't have to do anything, right? Well, other than pay. Well, if it was gifted, or even just getting there, right? Doing the things is delicious, right? But I really feel like we need to prioritize these special moments when we're just one-on-one with ourselves, one-on-one with your body, touching yourself. Yes, touching your body, creaming your feet, lotioning your feet, clipping your nails, clipping your toenails, plucking, really shaving, doing those things as a ritual. You will find yourself being enlightened. It's going to direct you in the areas that you are lacking in, because you're going to notice how good it feels when you are taking time to love on yourself. You're giving yourself attention. You're taking time. You have the tools that you took out to really make sure that you are groomed and so forth, even down to the things that you eat. And I'm going to do a whole segment, guys. We have a couple of, I'm going to say, I feel like because I've been looking back on some of the things that I've discussed on this platform, and I'm seeing where you guys, are loving it. And I'm definitely going to take the time to organize a series on particular topics, because I feel like it's really important for us to get as much as we need when we take the time. I know for me, when I take the time to listen to somebody, listen to a podcast, watch something on YouTube or whatever, or a movie, I really want to get down to the bare bones. I'm here for a reason, right? So, number one, take out your paper and your pens and just jot, even if you have to jot it down on your phone, do that, because this woman has really changed the game for me. And I want to be clear, there's really, the things that she's saying, it's nothing I would say like you have never heard before, but she has organized and put it in such a light, and she's just such an amazing woman. I feel like, I haven't heard about her. Like, I just feel like if you are a person that is looking to empower yourself and have better areas, just be the best version of yourself. You're looking to be the best version of yourself. I really truly believe that Morning Pages is your go-to. That is your engine, baby. So she has this thing called artist dates. I started about January. I got the book, and matter of fact, I bought it twice. I bought the book twice. Yes, there's a book to go with this journal. I feel like you would get the best out of your money with the book and the journal, because you're going to want the book. For me, I bought the book, the physical book, and the journal the first time. And once I was done with the book, I actually went and got it on Audible. I listened to the book about 3 times, guys. I'm on my second journal. It's a thick, juicy journal, and I'll get into that. But the reason why I even brought up that she has this thing called artist dates is because when it's time to do kind things and set time for yourself, because think about it, we'll spend time and doing everything but spending time with ourselves. And I believed that I was, really strong in that area. I still feel like I am strong in that area, but there's always room for improvement, and my improvement was actually taking myself out. Something I used to do years ago. I used to love getting a couple I used to make it, you know me, the vibes was always there. Let's just understand this. The vibes are always there, but it was, as we progress, the levels change, right? But back then, I used to go and get, I used to bring maybe like one or two magazines, definitely Vogue, and I don't remember I want to say I don't remember the second one, because the Vogue magazine is thick, you already know. So usually it would be the Vogue magazine. I would sit at a nice restaurant at the bar, and I would have such a great time between the magazine, between the cocktail, between the food. I would do that, or I would get a table for one, and I would sprawl out, have my magazine, honey. This is before laptops and all this other stuff. Now most people just go out, not to say you can't take a magazine, but usually people's on their laptops and so forth. But I would just sprawl out. I would have my magazine, I would have a cocktail in tow, and be waiting for whatever dish that I decided to eat that day, and I would have a blast. Now, I didn't realize how important doing something like that was good for me. I used to do that because I feel like, especially as a parent, it's good to get away. It's good to get away from your kids sometimes, because you come back to me when time away from your children makes you a better parent. Okay, it just makes it on both sides. So I would do that every now and then. It was costly because, of course, your girl wants to go to a nice, cute restaurant. So I would save for that and make it a real moment. I would get dressed. It would just be so delicious. And this one act would carry me for so long until I could do it again. With that being said, so when Julia Cameron mentioned about the journey of healing as an artist is to take yourself out, it goes in deep. But I was having struggles doing that. I was like, why does this feel so uncomfortable? Why am I fighting against doing something kind for myself? And I realized it's because I was in a mental bondage. I no longer seen this being a worthy aspect of, like, why am I not worthy in this area? I am abundantly made. I am a child of the Most High God. I am a goddess. Why? This is small fries. I should love this, right? Well, study shows that as you age, a lot of people in middle age, a lot of times they find themselves in a monotonous way of living, and going to work, doing things for so long, especially if you are retired. You kind of forget these moments, and these moments took place in your life is because, number one, you were probably more open to it because you were younger. I feel like as we get older, holding on to that little girl or little boy inside is so important, guys. This is the elixir to being young. Feeling young. I feel like how you feel inside is going to shine through no matter what age you find yourself to be. But this fire, keeping that, because you know what, the young girl, the young boy inside of you, it still exists. I never will forget, back in the day, was helping a friend of mine. She was donating time, and she was doing, this is when I was into Mary Kay, okay? So I went out and met her. It was far. I forget exactly where it was, but I think it was in New Jersey, I want to say. anyway, I met her with my things as well, and I also donated my time to, help the elderly and just like do nice things. And I thought it was just such a sweet thing that she put together, and I definitely want to help and be part of it. So anyway, with that being said, I had the honor of coming across, well, she came across my table with such light. I believe this woman was like, oh my God, this woman had to be like, I want to say 90 years old, 80 something. She was up there. Her skin wrinkled. Her color like a golden brown. She was about maybe like 5'9", 5'10". Her eyes, I will never forget this. She was the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in my life. The fact that her eyes had so much light. I was tickled. I was honored I did her nail polish, and it's so funny, she picked a nice little like a clear kind of like goldy, like gold gloss nail polish, and you see what I just said about her skin color. This woman, I will never forget it. And what I took from that is that I felt like I was looking at myself low key. This is crazy, right? Maybe not. You never know. Because she mirrored the youth. This is years ago I'm speaking about. I probably was like in my like early 30s. I had to be in my early 30s when, or late 20s when this happened, but I believe it was early 30s, probably like 30, 31, no short from 32. This woman's eyes, I will never forget, guys. And what I took from that is that she freed herself. Whatever held that light in this woman's eyes at that latter age in her life, and for me to witness that and not forget it, she has freed herself. She was free. And I share this with you guys because that's the name of the game. Freedom ring. Let freedom ring. Let us release ourselves, because a lot of times we talk about outside exterior things and people that we feel that has an oppression upon us, and that's no short of the truth to a certain extent. But with that being said, you have the ability, you have the power to free yourself, because when you free your mind, you're free. And where the mind goes, the body follows. Guys, woo, that was a good one. I really enjoyed it. Again, if you have never heard of her name is Julia Cameron. Check out her book, check out her journal. I feel like this is something that everyone, even kids, can benefit from. I just feel like this is something, especially for adults, that will awaken a part in your life, and in an orderly way, right? Because I know for me, I love order, and just being able every time, because it's just little light notes, it's nothing big, but as you are writing in your journal and coming across these a triggering thought process, once you leave that page, it doesn't leave you, and who knows what can be unlocked from within. Anyway, guys, be sure to check out all the links down below. Be sure to subscribe to the vlog channel. Your girl has been vlogging. If you are into that type of thing, that's where you can find me. If you want to get into a deeper level with me, be sure to check out my blog at Elizabeth Magical Garden, where all the sweeties will be there. Everything that I create reside on that platform. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast channel. Yes, we have our own channel on YouTube, so be sure to subscribe to that platform as well. I thank you in advance. Thank you to all those who have, and also to all my oldie but goodies. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate all you guys' support and love. So guys, stay blessed, stay in peace, and stay empowered. Peace.
Hey guys, leave comment a review, preferably 5 stars. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram because what is popping over there. And also check out my YouTube channel to stay connected and see your girl's lovely face. Guys, I love you so much. Keep on pushing, and I'll definitely speak to you soon. Be blessed.